This was not only a war of swords. The Anglo-Saxon law codes ranked witchcraft alongside murder. The Druidic orders controlled who was healed and who was cursed. The Saxon kings claimed descent from a god. On the other side stood people who claimed something different. Not magic, but a power that asked for nothing in return. Two powers entered the dark age of Britain. Only one of them is still standing.
The king sat on his throne by Woden's blessing, his bloodline traced to God in spear and war. The druid stood beside him, never resting, the seer who told him everything before.
The cunning woman held the village fearful.
She knew which child would live and which would die.
The charm she spoke could make the harvest plentiful,
or strip it bare beneath a cursing sky.
They called it knowledge,
called it ancient wisdom,
the power of the grove and sacred stone.
But what it built was not a free-born kingdom. It built a world where no one stood alone.
Against the curse,
against the hidden poison,
against the art of those who ruled by terror.
A different power answered
and came back.
Two powers stood in Britain's darkest hour. One called on blood and sacrifice and earth. One called on something older than all power, the God who gave the dead a second birth.
The people caught between them felt it daily.
In every field, in every child's fever,
in every harvest, every prayer said faintly.
In every choice of which power to believe in.
Two powers,
and the people had to choose
between the terror and the grace.
And those who chose the light had much to lose,
but found something no magic could replace. Morthwiork, the Saxons called it.
Secret killing,
the dreaded art that blended herb and spell.
The hidden weapon of the dark and willing, who could not face their enemy in the day.
The ordinary family lived in terror of what the cunning practitioner could do,
of who controlled the healing and the error,
of whether morning brought the harm they knew.
The order trained its people in a different art,
not charm, not curse, not sacrifice and grove,
but prayer that came from somewhere in the heart
that no druidic system ever wove.
Patrick stood at terror in the darkness
and lit his fire where no fire should burn.
The druid said the kingdom faced its darkest
disaster,
but the people chose to turn.
The order understood what they were facing,
not simply men with swords and pagan names,
but a system built on fear and interlacing
of spiritual power and political claims.
They did not fight it with an equal darkness.
They stood inside the terror,
undefended,
and offered something stronger than the harm. The dying druid in Brittany said it plainly. The king had warned the monk to treat him fair.
He has lost his gods.
What grief compares?
Once he was a druid,
now he mourns the air.
The monk and druid buried the king together,
and on that ground the monk built something new.
Not magic,
not a curse,
not ancient weather,
but something that the frightened people knew was stronger. Two powers stood in Britain's darkest hour. One called on blood and sacrifice and earth. One called on something older than all power.
people caught between them felt it daily.
In every field, in every child's fever,
In every harvest, every prayer said faintly,
in every choice of which power to believe in.
two powers
And the people had to choose
between the terror and the grace.
And those who chose the light had much to lose, but found something
No magic.
could replace.
Look up North York.
Look up what Patrick did at Tara,
Look up the druid who asked the monk.
to build on his sacred ground.
Two powers,
One dark age
the same choice.
is always being made.